see a lot of you guys are getting set up and ready. Take your time getting your mats rolled out. I do want to say this is a Sculpt is usually a workout that has optional hand weights, or you can use body weight. So if you have anything like canned goods that you'd like to use to hold as weights, or like 2 water bottles, that's an option you could take if you don't have hand weights at home. Also, you do not have to have any weights at all. You can do the motions with me, clenching your fists, squeezing, engaging muscles in your arms and things like that as we go through each of those kind of sculpting moves. And so I'll give you a quick little run through of like what Yoga Sculpt is. First of all, my name is Bekah. Hi, everyone. I teach Yoga Sculpt at Mbody, Southside, and Neptune Beach. And it's just a really fun workout because you get that same really good like yoga vinyasa practice, but it's kind of like amps it up a little bit, and you get that extra, sculpting and strength training in there as well. So it's been an awesome experience teaching this and leading this. So I'm really excited to bring it to you guys virtually, online. And the best part is all the classes that we're offering right now at Mbody are completely free. So it's a great thing, especially during, these kind of crazy times. So I just want to thank you guys all for coming out and spending your Friday evening with me for 60 minutes of Yoga Sculpt. Just like with any practice, you can modify if need be wherever throughout our practice. And if you ever want to take rest during our practice, instead of coming into child's pose, come to your knees, just in a seated position on your heels, keeping your heart above your hips. We don't want us to, we will have a lot of moments where we get, our heart rate up. We'll have some cardio bursts and things like that. So dropping your head below your hips could potentially make you feel a little dizzy. So if ever you're taking rest, just coming to your heels in a seated position. I will give breaks for water and things like that. And also I'll cue weights. So like I said, if you have them or not, or something like your own weights, I'll cue when to plant them or when to pick them up. So that'll kind of help guide you through that as well. And then I know some of you guys have your video on. That's awesome. I love kind of seeing faces while I'm going through and leading this. You also have the option to turn your video off, so it's totally fine. I do have you all muted right now, so hopefully you guys can all hear me. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get started on our backs. So go ahead and lay down your mats and take up space here. Really take a few moments to tap into your breath. So to take deep inhales long through your nose, and slowly release the air back out your nose. And find some stillness here. Continue moving your breath. Maybe you've had a stressful Friday. Maybe it's been a breeze. Wherever you are right now today, whatever you might be feeling emotionally or physically, be present and acknowledge those feelings right now and what you're bringing onto your mat in this moment. And start to rock your head from side to side. Rotate your wrists around in circles. And point and flex your toes. And pull your knees one at a time into your chest. Hug them in nice and tight. Maybe rock gently from side to side. Then press yourself into a seated position. Rooting into your sits bones, lengthening the crown of your head towards the sky. On your next breath in, press your left fingers into the mat, sweep your right arm up and overhead. Take a stretch, open your right side body. And lower your arm back to the mat. And press in with your right fingertips, sweep your left arm up, creating space along the left side. And gently lower your palm back down. Go ahead and sweep your arms over to the right, left hand to the outside of your right knee, lengthen up the crown of your head and twist to the right. Gazing over your right shoulder, rinsing out your spine. And sweep your arms across to the left side. Right hand outside of your left knee. Inhale to lengthen the crown of your head up. Then exhale, twist and gaze over your left shoulder. Rotate your body back to center. Rock forward, sweep your knees beneath you, and stack them underneath your hips, wrists beneath your shoulders, tabletop. Start to sway from side to side. And let your head hang loose. And shake your head yes and no. Then come to a neutral spine. Like a flat table, the top of your back is in line from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Cat-cow. For cow pose, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Fill up your lungs. Then exhale, curling your spine, drawing the pit of your belly in, chin to chest. Cat. Take 3 more of those, exaggerating each movement here and matching it to your breath. And go for your last 2. One more time, drop your belly, inhale, lift your gaze. Then exhale, press the floor away. Come back to tabletop. Press your right heel to the back side of whatever space you're in. And create a nice long line from the crown of your head all the way to your heel. Flex your toes like you're stamping your heel on the back wall. You're gonna tuck your left toes under. So you can watch me first. I'm gonna do a leg lift. And then as I bring my knee in, I'm gonna lift up onto my left toes and then come back down for a leg lift. We're gonna take 5 of those on the right. So lift your right leg and tuck your knee in. And go for 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, pull your knee in and lower back down to table. And this time, draw your right knee up and out to the side like a fire hydrant. So I'll show you from this angle. So I have my knee up, making a 90-degree angle with my bottom knee. I'm gonna do fire hydrant kick. Start to kick that foot out, then pull it back in. And take it for 10, 9, 8. Try to keep your hips nice and steady. 7, 6. Keeping it hip height. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower back down to table. Do leg lifts and knee drives on the left side. So go ahead and press your left heel now to the back wall. And find that straight line from the crown of your head to the tip of your toes. Tuck your right toes under. And you can watch me again first here. I'm gonna lift my leg, and then I'm gonna crunch it in as I press into my right foot. We're gonna go for 5. So lift and crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down to table. Bring your left knee out to the side now. Fire hydrant. Do 10 fire hydrant kicks here. Kick it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep it hip height. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knee back down. And take one more cat-cow. Inhale to lift your gaze. Exhale to curl your spine. Bring your knees nice and wide. Child's pose. Rest your forehead on the center of your mat. Reach your fingertips out in front. And take 3 breaths here. Notice how your body might be feeling now, starting to warm up a little bit. And take one more deep inhale, fill up. Then exhale it out and let it go. Rock forward, tuck your toes under, and downward facing dog. Bend your knees, pedal out your dog, drawing the opposite heel towards your mat. And start to walk your feet up to your hands. Take them nice and wide. Bend your knees and fold forward. Ragdoll. And take opposite elbows and sway from side to side, releasing your low back. Putting the crown of your head towards the floor. Slowly release your hands to the mat. And toe heel your feet together. Inhale, rise up, reach your fingertips up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Lift halfway and step back to a high plank. So in between our chaturangas here and our sundays, we're gonna do some knee drives. So we're gonna drive our right knee to our elbow and step it back. Then left knee to left elbow and step it back. And go for 8, 7, 6, alternating sides, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog. Fill up your lungs. And downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out, let it go. And step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Breath and rise up, mountain. Exhale, bow deep. Lift halfway. Step it back, high plank. 10 knee taps, go for 10. 9, 8, keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 1 breath in here. And let it go. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Bow. Breath and reach up nice and tall. Lengthen up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Same thing here. Tap those knees. Go for 10. 9. Keep that plank. 8, 7, 6, 5. Y'all are doing great. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Exhale and downward facing dog. Starting to feel warmed up here. Go ahead, take 1 more breath in. Then exhale, go forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Breath and rise up. Tadasana. Inhale, even taller. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift and step it back. Take our last set of 10 here. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hold and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Flow through to down dog. And take 3 breaths here, or come to your knees for 3 breaths. And check in with your body, starting to feel some heat inside of you building. Maybe you've already started to break a sweat. Continue to move your breath. And take 1 more inhale, then let it go and sigh it out. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step or float to your hands. Halfway lift, fold. Sweep your arms up, chair pose. Yes, sink your hips down here. Weight is in your heels, toes are light. Tuck your tailbone under and lift the front of your pelvis. Now sink a little lower. Fill up your lungs, 1 more breath. Exhale, bow forward. Lift halfway, step it back, vinyasa through. You always have the option to skip the chaturangas and just meet in down dog. Inhale, reach your right toes up to the sky. And step your right foot to your right hand. Keep your left heel floating over the ball of your foot. Then start to rise up, crescent lunge. So we're gonna replace our warrior one with our crescent lunge here. Stack that front knee over your ankle and find your shape here. Work it from the ground up. So press the back of your left thigh up toward the sky as you lunge that knee forward, keeping your shoulders stacked over your hips and reach your arms up. Take a breath in, then open up warrior two. We're gonna take sculpt arms here. So make a goal post with your arms. You can open your hands or close them like this. You're gonna hitch your left arm to your hip in reverse, windmill down. Step your right foot back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Next breath in, lift your left toes, and step your left foot forward. Same thing here, set up from the ground up, crescent lunge. Find your shape here, stack your left knee over your ankle. And draw your right heel over the ball of your foot. Inhale, fill up your lungs. And exhale, spin your right heel down. Warrior two, sculpt arms. Hitch your right arm to your hip, reverse. Windmill down, and step your left foot back. And chaturanga. Flow through to down dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Then exhale it out and let it go. Bend your knees and go to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, fold. If you have weights or anything similar, go ahead and grab those, then sweep it up for chair. So go ahead and take your feet as wide as your hips here. Extra stability beneath you, and find that chair pose. Beautiful, you guys. We're gonna start to take some pulsing squats. So we're never straightening our legs here. Keeping them in this chair pose, we're gonna lower and lift back to this spot. So lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep your chest up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breath in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your weights and plant your hands. Step it back. Chaturanga. Up dog and downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Grab your weights and rise it up. Crescent lunge. With or without weights, lower your arms down alongside body and flip your palms forward. Hug your elbows into your side. Bicep curls, keeping that lunge in your right knee. Curl it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't lose that lunge. 5, 4, 3 more. You're almost there. 2, and 1. Reach it back up. Crescent. Spin your left toe down. Warrior two, sculpt arms. And hit your left arm, reverse. Pivot forward, plant your weights, plant your hands and step it back. Vinyasa through to down dog. Deep breath in and let it go. Left foot to left hand. Grab your weights again. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Then exhale, lower your arms down alongside body. Turn your palms forward. Hug your elbows in and curl it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good, engage your arms here. Squeeze those muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back up. Then windmill open. Warrior two. Hit your right arm. Reach and reverse. And pivot forward. Plant your weights and plant your hands. Step it back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Catch your breath here for a moment. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale it out and let it go. And bend your knees. Step your foot forward. Lift halfway. Fold. Grab your weights. Sweep it up. Chair. So go ahead and take your feet nice and wide this time. We're gonna do some lawn mowers. So from my wide stance, you can watch me first. As I squat down, I'm gonna take my right arm, I'm gonna reach it down to my left foot, then I'm gonna draw it back. So we're gonna do 10 on one side, and then 10 on the other. When you squat down, sink your hips, don't just fold forward like this. So we're gonna start with our right hand to the left side first. So you're gonna go down and back, that's 10, 9, 8, 7, like you're revving up a lawnmower, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. To the other side now. Left hand down, go for 10, 9. Keep your breath moving. 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then walk your feet in. Sweep it up for chair. Fill up your lungs, breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Plant your weights, plant your hands, step it back. Vinyasa through. Meet and down dog. Right foot forward. Grab your weights, reach it up. Lower your arms down alongside body. This time, flip your palms to face your body. Hug your elbows in, reverse curls. Keep that front knee stacked. Curl it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, last one. Then reach it back up for crescent. Open up, warrior 2. So this time we're gonna lunge, and then as we straighten our front leg, we're gonna press up. So watch me again, as I lunge, I'm gonna pull my arms down. As I straighten, I'm gonna press up. All right, so we're gonna take that 10 times. Go ahead and lunge and press for 10, 9, lunging into that right foot, 8, 7, keep it moving, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and pivot forward, plant your weights, and plant your hands, step it back. Flow through to down dog. Deep breath in, and let it go. Left foot to left hand. And grab your weights. Press and lunge. And you know where we're going. Lower your arms down alongside body. Flip your palms towards your body. Reverse curls. Keep your elbows in. That's 10, 9. Lunge that front knee. 8, 7 more. 6, 5, 4. Keep it going. 3, 2, and 1. Reach it back up. Then open for warrior 2. Same thing here. We're gonna lunge, then press. So go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Lunge deep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, press it up and pivot forward. Plant your weights and plant your hands. Vinyasa through. Flow to down dog. 3 breaths here, or come to your knees and take a quick break if you need water. And catch your breath for a moment. How are we doing so far? Thumbs up. Y'all are doing great. Hopefully you're already working up a sweat. I know I definitely am. Woo! When you're ready, come back to downward facing dog. Get into your dog here if you want to walk it out again. And take a deep breath in. Let it go. Bend your knees. Step or float to your hands. Halfway lift, fold. No weights this time, sweep it up, chair pose. So we're gonna play with a little transition here. We're gonna go from chair, we're gonna transition to another pose. So from your chair, you're gonna slowly sink your tailbone down for 5 counts. 4, keep sinking it. 3, 2, and sink it all the way down to the ground, find boat. Yeah, so that was kind of fun, playing with a little bit of balance. From boat pose, take a breath in and go to low boat. High boat, exhale low. Lift high, and go to low. Keep it going for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Low boat, hold it here. Take a breath in, high boat. You're gonna rock and roll, and then find yourself back in chair. And it doesn't have to look beautiful or graceful, just find your way there. Awesome job. We're gonna go again, so start to sink it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, boat. Bring your hands in a heart center. We're gonna twist to the right, and then to the left, to the right, and the left. Keep alternating sides. If you wanna keep your heels floating above the mat or on the mat, that is up to you. And keep taking this side to side. Let your gaze follow your hands. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock and roll, chair pose. Just like that, awesome job. We're gonna take this one more time. So fill up your lungs and sink it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, you should be floating over your mat. 1, boat. Go to low boat and start to flutter your feet. Up and down. Keep that low boat. Shoulders are hovering, heels are hovering. And keep those scissor kicks going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock and roll. Back to chair. Great job. Fill up your lungs. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. And take your feet nice and wide. Ragdoll. You guys did great on that. It's fun sometimes to play around with transitions, so awesome job, everyone. Gorilla, take the palms of your hands, bring them beneath the soles of your feet. So your toes hit your wrist crease. Then inhale, bend your knees with a flat spine. Exhale, fold deep. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift. Fold forward. And slowly release your hands and plant them into your mat. Let's go ahead and let's take crow. So for crow, pressing into your palms, bring your feet together. And bring your knees to the back of your triceps. If you want to just stay here with your toes on the mat, that is one option. Or start to play with floating your toes up. Maybe one foot and then the other, finding balance. If you can take this anywhere else, go now. And when you're done balancing, come to low yogi squat, malasana. Awesome job on those crows, you guys. Take a breath in, then let it go. Crow number 2. Rock forward and play. Gazing at the top of your mat, finding your balance. And when you're ready, you can come back down. Yeah, if you're playing and taking this further, keep going. And go ahead, if you're done, I want you to pop back up. One more crow, go now. Last time, crow pose. you're still holding that crow, keep it going. Awesome job, everyone. You look fantastic. Balance here and play for one more breath. And then press it back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And step your right foot forward. Grab your weights. Rise up. Crescent lunge. We're gonna come into like a humble lunge here, kind of like you would with humble warrior. We're gonna sweep our arms down and back as we fold halfway over our knee. Then inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, humble. Inhale, rise. One more time, come to humble. Reach your fingertips back or your weights. Then lower your arms down, parallel with your front shin. Draw your shoulders up and back into your spine. Hip softness in your elbows. We're gonna do some bent over flies. So fly it out and lower down. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your weights down. Rise back up, crescent lunge. Float forward, warrior 3. We're gonna lift your left heel in line with your hip and dial that pinky toe down. You can bring your arms back alongside, reach them out in front, or pull them in to the center of your chest. Balance here. We're gonna start to rise up, hover your foot above the ground, then lower down. Rise up, one-legged deadlifts, then lower down, playing with balance. And go for 3 more. 2, standing strong in that right leg. And 1, come back to warrior 3. And step your foot back. Windmill open, warrior 2. Reach and reverse, windmill down. Step it back, chaturanga. Flow through to down dog. Breath and step your left foot forward. And grab your weights, crescent lunge. Start to sweep your arms down and back like you're coming to humble. Squeeze your triceps and inhale, rise. Exhale, halfway. Breath and reach. Fold like you're coming to humble. Then lower your arms in line with your standing leg. Bring your shoulders up and into your spine. Softness in your elbows. Fly it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower your weights. Rise back up. Press off your right foot and glide forward. Warrior 3. Wherever you want to take, hands in front, heart center or back. Dial your right pinky toe down towards your mat. So just stand up, hover your right foot, then lower down. One-legged deadlifts. Lift up and lower. And go for 3 more. Go slow and controlled here. 2 more. Last one. And then hold it here for a moment. Reach your arms back out and lower your right foot. Windmill open, warrior 2. Beautiful, inhale, reach and reverse, then windmill down. Step your left foot back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Take a breath in together, then let it go. Come forward, high plank. Option to lower your knees here. We're gonna just take some traditional push-ups. Hands can be as wide as your mat, or if you wanna take them even wider for more chest work, that's an option. Knees, like I said, can be down, or you can be on your toes.
So I'm gonna take the modified version. You take what you need. We're gonna go down and press it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Then come to your knees and grab your weights if you have them. So we're gonna do some arm work here. We're gonna alternate between our push-ups and doing some curl to press practice. So start with your arms down alongside body. If you don't have weights, it's totally fine. Clench your fists, you're engaging your muscles here. We're gonna start with some basic hammer curls. You're gonna curl it up and down. So for 7, 6, 5, 4, use your muscles, not momentum. 3, 2, and 1. This time we're gonna add our press. You're gonna hammer up and press. Down, go for 9, 8, 7, elbows hug in, 6, 5, 4 more. Awesome job, 3, 2, don't stop your breath here. And last one, press it up. Go ahead and lower your weights. Come back into that plank. Modified or on your toes. Lower down for 8, 7, 6, 5. Bring your chest to a hover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to your knees. Last set here. Start with those hammer curls. So curl it up and down. Go for 8, 7, 6. Y'all are doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Add that press. So 8. Good job. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Press it up. Go ahead and plant your weights and come to your knees. Take a quick break for water, because we've now reached our plyometrics or cardio session of the class. So typically in Sculpt, when we get to kind of that midpoint, that peak of our class is when we do those bursts of cardio. And so the most important thing is, because you're gonna be getting your heart rate really high, to never just stop moving. And so what our in-between kind of motion for rest will be a march. So go ahead, if you have anything on the sides of your mat, bring them to the front so that they're out of your way. And then come to a standing position. You're gonna go ahead and just start marching here. And keeping your chest up. You can pump your arms a little if you'd like. We're gonna take a few different rounds of cardio bursts. So the first we're gonna do side to side jumps, like you have a jump rope. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna jump side to side. There you go. And if you wanna spin an imaginary jump rope, to make it a little more realistic, go for it. Keep going, side to side. Good, now you're gonna jump forward and back. And if the jumping is too much for you, you can step side to side or step forward and back. Go for 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Great job, everyone. You're doing great. Hopefully you got a bit of a sweat going here. If not, I'm sure you will after this section. And take a few breaths here. All right, now we're gonna do some drop squats. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squat it out, you're gonna drop it down, and then switch. So it's a quick in and out motion. Keeping that chest up. And dropping it down low. Keep breathing here. You're doing fantastic, guys. Just a few more. Go for 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Whew. Awesome work. Take a few breaths. Keep that march going. Move your body. All right, so this time we're gonna do squat jacks. So what it looks like is I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna squat, then jack it in. So kind of like a traditional jumping jack, with a squat in between. So squat jack down and in. Just like that. Taking like a nice wide sumo squat. Great job, guys. Keep it going. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your march. Woo. How's everyone doing? Good? Still with me? Still alive? Awesome. Woo. So that part in class, we're gonna be like, man, I need to do some more cardio. I feel like that every time. All right, we're gonna do one more set. This is gonna be our kind of like broken down burpee. So you're gonna watch me first. You're gonna plant your hands, step it back. We're gonna jack it out, jack it in, hop it forward, then stand. All right, so watch one more time. I'm gonna jump it back to a plank, jack out, in, hop, stand. Thumbs up if you got that, guys. All right, you ready? Let's take it down, plant your hands. Go back, jack out, jack in, hop, stand. Jack, frog hop, stand. Plant hands, plank, jack, frog hop, stand. There you go, guys. Find a rhythm here. And go as slow as you need. Jack, hop it up and stand. Now, if you want to add a jump at the top, you can jump. Then go for 3 more. 2. Last one. Stand it up and march it out. All right, guys. You made it through plyometrics. I'm giving you guys all a hand. You did great. Take a few breaths here to slow your heart rate back down. You can reach your arms up and let it go. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more breath. Let it go. Go ahead and take a quick break. Grab water or a towel. You officially made it through that peak, that halfway point. You guys have done awesome so far. Hope you're enjoying Sculpt. If you're new to Sculpt, you're doing a fantastic job. This is definitely a bit of a butt kicker today. I'm feeling it. When you're done, you can come back down your mats and then come back into downward facing dog. Walk your dog here. Pedal your knees. Fill up your lungs and let it go. Breathe it out. Come forward to high plank. You're gonna lower your right knee, kickstand your right foot out, then sweep open for modified side plank. So I'll show you it from this side here. I've got my right knee sucked under my hip. My left hand's reaching to the sky. And start to lift and float that left foot. Flex your toes. And you're gonna start by taking your top arm up overhead and draw your elbow to your knee. Then reach it out, Hug it in. Oblique crunches here. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2, and 1. Reach it back out. You can bring your hand back up. Start to lower your left foot and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to high plank. This time, lower your left knee. Kick it out to the side. Sweep open, modified side plank. This time on the left. Start to float your right foot up. Keep it in line with your hip. Reach your fingertips up overhead. Take a breath in. Crunch your elbow to your knee. Then reach back out. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to touch your knee there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to that side plank. Keeping that right foot lifted, lower and lift. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to that plank, then lower all the way down to your belly. Find your favorite cheek. Take a moment for rest. Working our way down now to some floor and core. Part of my favorite section of this class has definitely got to be the core. So I hope you guys are geared up and ready for it. Switch cheeks if you haven't already. And take a few more breaths. And turn your forehead to the center of your mat. Reach your fingertips alongside body. Press your palms into the ground. On your breath in, lift up for locust. So lifting your legs, your arms, your chest, and your head, keeping your neck in line with your spine. Hug everything into your center line, then lower down. Rock your knees from side to side. And go again. Inhale, reach it up, locust. This time, sweep your arms forward. Make sure there's nothing really in your way. Then hug your elbows back. Squeeze them into your spine, then reach your fingertips. Glide them out. Hug your elbows in. Reach your fingertips back. Then glide your hands forward. Take it 3 more times. Glide it forward. 2, hug it in, squeeze. Last time, draw your elbows in, press your fingers back, then lower down. Rock your knees. Go one more time. Inhale, lift up, locust. Reach your fingertips forward. Go ahead and take some alternating swimming moves. So you're gonna alternate your palms up and down and your legs. Like you're swimming in the ocean. We can't go to the beach. We can pretend we're there now. So swim it out. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hammock sway, rock your knees. And take a breath. And press your palms into the side of your mat. Inhale, lift up. And come onto your knees. And spin your feet around in front of you. And come to your seat. How's everyone doing? You're doing a great job. We're gonna keep it going here with some more abs, some more core. So we're gonna do a few different things. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see my full range of motion here. I'm gonna go ahead, start by lowering down all the way onto your back. And keep your feet in line with your hips here. Bring both feet up to 90-degree angle. And draw your hands behind your ears. We're gonna take alternating bicycle crunches. So I'm gonna draw my right elbow to my left knee, and I'm gonna press my right heel forward. And then I'm gonna switch and switch. And go like that, find a steady pace. I'm not even gonna count here. You're just gonna keep it moving until I say stop. If you need a rest before that, that is totally fine. Just keep alternating those crunches. Engage your core here. Hug the pit of your belly in. I'm gonna take it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. And take a breath and let it go. Bring your hands beneath your sacrum. Lift your feet up to the sky, like you're making an L shape with your body. 30, 60, 90s. We're gonna take a breath in together, then lower your legs 30 degrees. Lower them 30 more. Lower them all the way to a hover. This time, take it out and in, out and in. Slowly start to lift them up. Keep going out and in till you come all the way back to that 90-degree angle. Inhale together. Exhale, lower 30 degrees. Lower 30 more. Lower to a hover. Look at your toes. Take them out and in. Keep them hovering here for a moment. Then start to lift them up. All the way back up to the top. Let's go again. Lower them down 30 degrees. 30 more. To a hover. Look at your toes. Out and in. Keep your breath moving here. And pull the pit of your belly in towards your spine. Start to lift them up. Taking an extra long time here. Get them all the way to the top. Then hug them in. Awesome job. Take a breath here. You know, roll and rock from side to side. Massaging out your spine. Then rock and roll 3 times. Turn your feet underneath and tuck them under. Down dog. And pedal your knees from side to side. Inhale long. Exhale it out. Lift your right toes to the sky. Open up, stack your right hip over your left. And draw your right knee to your right wrist. Lower down for half pigeon. And just square your hips up towards the front of your mat. Then slowly bow forward. Come to your forearms, or all the way down to your chest. And take a few breaths here. Opening up your hips. Creating a little space there. Maybe check in with yourself here. How are you feeling right now? Maybe you're feeling physically drained. I know for me, I'm mentally drained after this adjustment of working from home. And I'm sure we all can say that it's maybe been difficult adjusting to our new normal. It's whatever you might be experiencing and feeling right now, breathe into that and find peace with that. And stay here for a few more breaths. And start to walk back up onto your palms. Lift your chest. Tuck your left toes under and send your right foot back. Downward facing dog. Walk your dog out again. Sway your hips. Lift your left toes. Open up, stack your left hip over your right. Then draw your left knee to your left wrist. Half pigeon on the left. Take some time to set up here. And slowly begin to lower down. And find your deepest expression. And stay here for 5 breaths. Find stillness. Steady your breath. Don't let your mind wander too far. Draw it back into the space, keeping your awareness. Start to press back up onto your palms. And spin your right foot around in front. And give your legs a little shake. Then lower all the way down onto your backs. Bring your hands beneath your sacrum. Reach your feet up to the sky. Supported waterfall. Draw your navel into your spine, flex your toes, press your heels up. Reversing the blood flow back to the center of our bodies. And start to pull your right knee into your chest. Slowly start to lower your left leg. And take your knee around some circular motions, rotating out that hip joint. And fold your knee across your body, supine twist. Gaze towards your right thumb. Keeping your shoulders pressed firmly into the mat. Use your left hand to nudge your right knee closer towards the ground. One more breath here. Exhale to rinse it out. And draw your knee back to center. And switch legs, hug your left knee in. Take some circular motions. And draw your knee in. Fold it across your body. Gaze over to the left. Each exhale, rinsing out. And draw your knee back in. Pull both knees into your chest. Lower the down, bring the soles of your feet together. Rest one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Supta Baddha Konasana, recline butterfly. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Acknowledging the hard work that you've put into your practice today.
You have an option to stay here in butterfly or start to take up space on your mat. Straightening out your legs, resting your arms alongside body. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently close your eyes. And surrender to your mat. Let it hold you up. So we come into our final resting pose. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Deep breath in. Open your mouth. Release it out. Savasana. Final rest. Bring gentle movement back to your body. And rock your head from side to side. And flex your fingers and toes. Give them a little wiggle. And pull your knees into your chest. And squeeze them in towards your body. And give yourself a big hug. And rock yourself back up onto your seat. I hope you guys enjoyed our yoga sculpt practice today. If this is your first time trying Sculpt out, I want to applaud you. You all did fantastic. We will be continuing our yoga sculpt class every Friday for the time being virtually at 5:30. We also are offering free classes every single day. So keep your eye on the schedule with Mbody. And if you happen to miss a class that you really enjoyed, we are posting our classes on our YouTube page for free as well, Mbody Yoga. So thank you guys again so much. Namaste. And I'll see you next Friday. Bye.